So, talking about leg bites, and of course the safety of decoys. This dog isn't joking around. Class 9. This dog isn't joking around. This is a very serious animal. When you look at those bite suits, those are not competition bite suits. They're double padded, and we'll open up and show you exactly how they become double padded. But then people talk about, oh, will it just bite the arm? The dog will bite whatever is presented. But the arm, the active arm, if your leg is bitten, you're going to use your hands to hurt the animal. So you've got a hammer in your hand there, yeah? All right, but for now, hide that hammer, right? Okay, so come forward. Pass off. So I'm going to leave the dog to mitigate this problem. So he's going to try and kick him, yeah? Kick him. Yeah? Every part of his body he's going to go for, yeah? Now bring your hammer out. There we go.
The age-old discussion of when is a dog real? The dog's realness is not based on how much it bites into a bite suit or the push and grip. It's about intent. If you watch Mike Tyson when he boxed, his intent was absolutely ferocious, vicious. This animal's intent is to stop that criminal 100% and to make sure that blood is left everywhere so we have DNA. Every part that's accessible, the dog will deliver a meaningful bite to perplex that intruder. Our clients can't fight back and won't fight back. The canine must be effective and also learn how to stay alive.
Now, in the spirit of pure truth, take your jacket off. You want me to give you that? Flame. Right. All this fucking nonsense. Oh, now, take out what's in your... Because he's not a dickhead, right? So, we have a sleeve, a jacket that is for serious working dogs. Not a competition. This is a Demonet, serious, and then we have this underneath. And guess what? Yeah? Guess what? It's that simple. If you wear a bedsheet as a bite suit, of course the dog is going to grip it more. I could send this guy in now to try and fight with this animal, and then he loses all the protection. That makes no fucking sense. Why should I do that? If you care. Relax! Back it!
You know, it's so important that we educate this animal to understand that, you know what, people will not stand still. Criminals will try and get away, try and avoid the bite, and the picture of protection must be clearly role-played with this animal. It must understand the importance of hunting down the criminal. There are times that, your life depends on it. You must pressure. And this type of training gives a true picture of what could happen.
Go again. Pocket! Oh, you see how he counted?
True intent. Here, the decoy tries to persuade the dog to take a different type arm for a bite, but the dog seizes an opportunity, and that's true intent.
So, we've got two gentlemen there. You guys gotta save yourselves. Yeah? Pocket! Hey! 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 Hey!
Understanding your market and preparing for real possibilities and probabilities. We had posted a clip and there are people saying, oh, why are you going to use a floor like this? It's too slippery. I mean, do you have any common sense at all? Of course, in high net worth individual homes and mansions, there are marble floors, tile floors, even just wooden floors that become incredibly slippery. If we spend our time training the animal to only fight on grass, what will happen when there is a home invasion? We are preparing the animal absolutely to give it a fighting chance.
Hey! Hey!
Don't help your friend.
Get off me! Get off me!
Take the dog.
Get off me!
Help your mate.
Hey! Get off! Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! Get off me!
You'll have, the rhetoric again, from people that don't understand the market for personal protection. Now, in a home invasion, there will be multiple people, more often than not. You've got this dog that's, been developed just to bite and lock onto someone, but then you have multiple intruders. Those intruders work together, they approach the animal. If our dog wasn't trained in the combative skill, look at the second intruder. That intruder could have been using any weapon to smash the dog's head in. The animal has to understand the importance of staying alive. Because I tell you what, if they came in and actually beat your dog after your dog had bitten them, the level of violence that they will deliver onto you and your family will be beyond reasonable. So the dog is learning, and we're teaching this animal genuine combative skills for it to protect itself. It's switch bite here. They would be bleeding everywhere now. At least we have DNA.
Can you see the change? Can you see the change? Can you hear him now? Right, help your friend.
Hey! Get up!
Pick it.
Hey! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up!
Don't help your friend.
Hey! Get up!
Pick it.
Hey!
Oh,
Hey! Yeah!
good.
Yeah!
Is your hand okay?
Yeah.
Don't pick it.
Hey! Get up! Get up!
You will also watch the combative skills here. But you may look at this and say, oh, this dog's not biting in deep. These bite suits are incredibly tough, and the guys that work for me are well protected. Now, the next thing is, oh, why have you got the line on? Did you see what just happened during the training? The dog nearly got the decoy's hand. You'll notice that my decoys have also got Kevlar gloves on. The training line that we have there is in case. Can you see here? Can you see what happened there? I don't joke with my stuff. I'm a registered company. You've got people that are just doing things out there without the care for the decoys that they're working with. I love my stuff. And, we love what we do, but we also make sure we put precautions in place. The safety line is really important, just in case something went badly wrong, that I could quickly step in. If I can't out the dog for whatever reason, that I can quickly grab hold of the animal and stop any potential real harm coming to the decoy.
House! Nein! House! Fuß! Fuß! Hier! Platz! Leave. Platz! Open the door now. Friend! Out! Bucking! Out! Out! Blacks! Bucking! Out! Out! Blacks! Bucking! That's it. Good lad. Good. Yes. Good. 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 Now bring your arm across. There we go. And that's what we need. 100%.
The greatest boxers, the greatest MMA fighters, all have something in common. Their ability to avoid a beating. Being able to take a beating is one thing, but more importantly, the ability to avoid a beating is more important. The switch bite.
So you see these underarm gauntlets there? Yeah? It makes it almost impossible for the dogs to come through that type of bite suit. And that's why sometimes it appears that the dogs are struggling to bite. Because we don't want to sacrifice the decoy. So, you know, this is not a semi-competition or a competition suit. This is a suit designed for hard-hitting dogs. If you look at the suit again, it's heavily padded. If you watch the Mondio rings, they're very flexible. Dogs can grab hold of them easily. A dog has to have a really committed bite to work with this. So, let's see how long the decoy lasts. Bucking!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Good lad. Good boy. Good lad. Good boy. Good lad. Good boy. Good boy. Good lad. Good boy. Good boy. Good lad. Good boy. Using this dog to actually hunt down the criminal. The typical bite where someone actually is opening their arm up, we can do that as well to attract the dog to bite. But we're in personal protection. Who in their right mind is going to do this? The avoidance from the decoy keeps the dog in the chase. No one does this. Bucking! Hey! No one's going to do that. Nobody in their right mind is going to be doing it. Hey! Hey for what? You want to get away.
The common sense in your training process. You know, nobody stands there and allows a dog to bite them. They will avoid the bite. So it's nice to do these exercises, but also it's important to let the dog see the picture of what would really happen, which is people trying to escape, use weapons and, you know, dodge them, etc.
The day of reckoning. This is a serious home invasion.
Implementing scalable pressure. Scalable pressure to set a picture for the dog of potential risk. And that's what this particular exercise is about. Stay forward, stay fighting, stay committed at all times.
Start trying to drag her out. Right, so the dog is screaming. She's trying to escape. Grab her again. Scream again. Right. Shield him off. Keep dragging her away. Keep dragging her away. There we go. The education's coming. You stay over there. You're trying to kill. You're not going to walk to them, are you? Huh? Come and try and get her. Right? There we go. It's starting to sink.
Rome was not built in a day. And our job is to educate, role play, educate, educate. So the dog starts to understand, listen, you need to look out here for the handler. You are a bodyguard. So, the homeowner and your handler is principal. Your job is to fight and fight effectively, efficiently, but also don't get so embroiled in that fight that you no longer see the risk that your lack of spatial awareness is creating. There is an argument which is not unreasonable, which some people say they wouldn't let the dog move away from the principal, the handler. It's all very well saying that when you're prepared. The reality is this, that people don't warn you when they're going to do a home invasion. So, you're at rest. But we teach the animal, no matter what, combative skills is combative skills.
So the search pattern now for 2 intruders. A lot of different obstacles, clutter all over the place, like many houses, And these are the different weapons that these intruders can pick up. So we have a beautiful young damsel that's going to come in. She knows that her front door is kicked in. She steps in and she's going to first of all clear the building, unclip him and send him for a search. So, he knows someone is there. So as he's distracted, he must realize, there we go. That's wonderful.
The constant and typical rhetoric, oh, my dog is hard. My dog knows how to do pushing grip. Yada, 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 yada. Does your dog know how to out verbally? That as a basic baseline. Then let's get a little bit more complex here. Does your dog know how to search a building out effectively and indicate with a bark and hold when it finds a potential intruder that's been hidden in your cupboard waiting to stab you to death while you were sleeping? Would your dog, and does your dog, also understand and have the training that when it does find that intruder, it must keep its spatial awareness on point just in case there is a second criminal, gangbanger, rapist that potentially could then put the principal, the homeowner, at risk? Does your dog have that training? Because ours certainly do. And we can demonstrate that effectively.
Right, boys. So the scenario is home invasion. We got 2 different hide areas and the dog needs to search out. So split up, boys. And this is a difficult one, right, for the dog. And of course, another search area here. Walk into the room, unclip your dog, and send him on a foot out. So, the dog has found an intruder. Face is there. Face me. Come and get her. Come and get her. Now you're going to come out and you're going to grab her. Don't just creep her.
We do our best to have a facility here that is purposely built to help these animals understand the picture of protection so that they can be more efficient and more effective. And I think and believe, and I hope you recognize the great job that we're doing.
Right, more pressure. More.
Hey! Hey!
Back it. Nice. Remarkable. You're dodging it. Young star. 14 months old. Back it. Good lad. First time ever on the suits.
If you're interested in this fantastic prospect that will be trained in our Zero to Hero program, please get in touch with us and we can discuss further. Very talented young dog, bred at the academy, raised at the academy, and will be trained as an elite prospect in our program, but yet will be biddable. Thank you for watching. Please visit Pooch DVD, the Duck Raw Complete Meat Burgers, a fantastic product for all breeds of dogs. PoochDVD.com. You can visit us online on Facebook for any type of canine husbandry advice.